You're watching Fighting Dirty with Hank Balch.
Hey guys, I'm Hank Balch with Beyond Clean, and with me today in the studio for a huge announcement is Justin Poulin. We have got something so freaking awesome that we want to share with you, and it's going to be at the end of this video. So once you get through this boring part, just stay tuned. You're going to be impressed. Justin, what are they waiting on?
Man, they are waiting on a promo of Beyond the Tour, which is a totally new concept. And you and I were talking before we even got started with this. Who came up with this idea? And neither of us can remember. We just know that the idea emerged sometime in the spring, right around the Issue Manual Conference and Expo. So we began to talk about it. And is this doable? Is this something that we can achieve? Right. And sure enough, by July, we had found a great company that was willing to take the leap with no proof of concept. And by September, we'd filmed. And now we have this awesome promo video for you. But even better, we're going to do a whole release party at this year's annual Isham Conference and Expo. So instead of the myth-busting panel, we're going to do it a little bit different, but we're always trying to disrupt, always trying to bring something different to you. And those myth-busting panels, they're not going anywhere. They're going to be incorporated in our conference series. So join us for something totally new and really a game changer in the industry this April, May.
So really quick, what is Beyond the Tour? I know 99.9% of sterile processing professionals in the industry will never have the opportunity to visit the headquarters of all of these manufacturers that make everything that we use in our departments, the sterilizers, the washers, all the disposables, the instrument wraps, the containers, the instruments themselves. Will never really get to see how these things are made and the cultures of the company that create them. Their passion, their drive, their vision to really change and improve patient care. So Beyond the Tour is your opportunity as a sterile processing professional and just as a member of the public who may have surgery one day, and all of these things matter to you having a safe surgery. This is your opportunity to come with us on a tour of these plants, to talk to these people and really get at the heart of the what, the why, and the how of what they're doing.
When we conceptualized this, we thought of two shows that you might be familiar with, which is How It's Made and Dirty Jobs. And we kind of based the concept around that. I'm sure it'll continue to shape itself as we go on, but to Hank's point, how often do you get on a plane and go visit any of these manufacturing plants? And also, what about best practices? All we ever hear in healthcare is the manufacturers have it right. This is the way that they do things. They produce a product that's consistent. It's Lean Six Sigma. And so we want you to be able to see those things, but also we want to highlight the culture. You also can't meet the leader of every one of these organizations throughout the country. And so to introduce them to you, to understand what they stand for and how they're led, and I can tell you that the episodes we're doing this year are going to introduce you to some really great people as well. The last thing I'll say is, Hank, you talked about that increased public awareness. It's something that since we began Beyond Clean, that we wanted to take these sterile processing concepts and make them interesting and digestible by the entire general public, because the truth is, for true impactful change to happen, the audience has got to get bigger and they have to care more. And we see these things in the papers. You know, it's starting to come out, the media is covering it, but there's also a lot of good work that's being done. We don't have to wait for something negative to come out to put attention on our industry. As a matter of fact, I don't think it does us any justice. And so in this way, we're going to bring something positive, something interesting, something entertaining, introduce you to good people, and then make this something that even the general public would be very interested in learning about.
All right, well, you've got me convinced, and now it's time to
Here we
convince
go.
you. Check out the first trailer ever of Beyond the Tour.
We're putting a flammable, toxic, volatile in a flame-sealed glass ampoule. Now that clearly is impossible, but we've been doing it for 60-some years.
Today, we're here in beautiful Haw River, North Carolina, visiting Andersen Products, an American-based manufacturer of surgical and infection control equipment.
Okay, so this is a really fun department. And I say fun because I think there's an element of magic in this place.
This discussion's been amazing to me. It sounds to me like we're talking about a family, we're not talking about a company.